What's going on, YouTube fam? Alright, I am coming at y'all with a quick eyeshadow tutorial. This is the look. Very easy, very natural eye, and I'm only going to be using one palette, and that is the e.l.f. Brightening Eye Color in the Naturals. And out of this palette, I'm just going to be using these two colors. And then for my lid right up in there, I'm just going to use my MAC Select Sheer Press Powder, because I want it to look as natural as possible. So anyway, if you're interested in this look, let's just keep watching and let's get started. I'm going to be using my NYX eyeshadow base. And for you guys that are not sure on bases and primers, I do have my eye already primed. I primed it with Urban Decay Priming Potion. A primer protects your eye from eyeshadow that could possibly stain and things like that. It pretty much creates a barrier from to protect your eyelid from the products that you're going to be putting on it. A base is something that allows eyeshadows to adhere to it, and they make the eyeshadows pop. So if you're not familiar with bases and primers are, because a couple people have asked me, that's the difference between a base and a primer. Now, some bases, or I mean, some primers you can use as well as a base as well. Urban Decay's Primer Potion and like Greed or Sin, you know, colors like these are primers, but they also can be used as bases because they have kind of a tacky consistency, and shadows adhere to these really, really well. But I like the NYX eyeshadow base, and I also like to use e.l.f. Cream shadows, and these I believe are like $1, $3 at the most. But I like to use these for bases because they're really creamy, they're very inexpensive, and shadows stick to these like nobody's business. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and apply my base, and I'm using just a flat, kind of like small concealer brush, and I'm just going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to take my finger and just kind of blend the base in. There we go. So now I've got my base. Next thing I'm going to do is pick up my my e.l.f. brush, my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, only because I'm using the same color throughout my lid. And this is awesome for packing on color, especially on your lid. This is e.l.f.'s C brush. So I'm just going to pick up this really light color right here and just apply that all over my lid. And I'm patting, for you guys that are new with makeup, I'm patting, not wiping, because you just be wiping the product right on off. If you start swiping, you just swipe it off. Okay, now that I've got that color pretty much popped all over the lid, I'm just going to dip in this color right here. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. contouring brush. This can be used for contouring the nose, but I love it for going right there in the crease. This works really well for that. I'm going to pick up this color and pop that in my crease. And then for the rest of the eye, up under the brow, I'm going to take Sony Kashuk's blending brush, and I'm just going to use this to lightly sweep my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder as a highlight. Just grab a little bit of that. I'm just going to put it right there. I mean, it's not going to make a highlight, but it's just going to cover up that base. There you go. Got a really nice eye that kind of like looks like you're wearing makeup, but it's not, definitely not a lot of makeup. I'm just going to pop a little bit more and pick up my Sony Kashuk Small shader brush. I'm just going to pack a little bit more of that lid color, that really light champagne color across the lid. Yeah. Alrighty, for liner, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black liquid liner, and this is with the brush tip. This is like my new favorite liner, like my new favorite liner. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my eye. If you guys are interested on my individual lashes, y'all, I am really feeling them. Like, really feeling them. I had to replace, I think about 2 or 3 because I sleep crazy. So, but I'm really enjoying them. Like, you can't see that they're there. I don't have that, like, you know what I mean, like the false lash strip going across. So I'm really feeling them. I might be sticking with those type of lashes instead of doing the strips, because I have the worst luck with strips. Like, me and strip lashes, we do not, and I repeat, we do not get along. It is a fist fight. It is a battle. It is war when I am trying to apply strip lashes. Like, and I just and they irritate me like right in here because the strip always, I just yeah. So I might be sick with individuals. So like I said, I will keep you guys posted on how they're working out. So far so good, y'all. So far so good. I will say this though, when you do apply them, if you watch my video, make sure you apply them really close to your actual lash line if you're going to do the technique that I did. And just really close. As close as you can, right up under the lash line, because then you you can't feel them. It just feels like they're not there. I mean, the closer, you don't want to apply them like super close to your eyeball. You just don't want to do it. So anyway, that's the end of the look. I hope you guys like. I hope you guys enjoy. Very quick eyeshadow tutorial. Very quick makeup. Let me quickly tell you what I have on my face. For my foundation, I used this is Maybelline Fit Me in 355. For concealer, I use my e.l.f. Tone Concealing Correcting Concealer, and this is in Spice. I set that with the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which at first I wasn't really feeling this. I think I was using it wrong, but I am really liking this right now, especially when I do makeup for my sister's photo shoots. This is awesome. In between shoots, when they start to get oily, dust a little bit on their faces, on the models' faces, and it just takes all the oil and shine out. So I am really loving that. For face powder, my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder in NC55. For a blush, I used MAC Pinch Me, and I very rarely use this blush. I don't know why, but it's a nice, just good everyday mauve matte color. I need to use this a lot more, although I do really enjoy it. For contouring, I use my e.l.f. Contouring and Blush Bronzing Duo, and I use, the brown in there. And then on my lips, I have Revlon's Matte in the Red. And it looks like that. Love, love, love these lips. I love Revlon's matte lipsticks, y'all. I love them. They're very similar to MAC's matte lipsticks. At least I feel like they are. They feel like they're very smooth, very creamy, not drying. I absolutely love them. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.